This is your favorite real estate agent here, Etin Emerson. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit your notification, and make sure you share this message. So every time I come on live, I present you with some information, which I always bring a lot of information to you that we're going to improve your life. You want to share with your friends and family. And this can literally change your life. The most important thing in life is information. When you have the right information, that makes a difference, a hell of a difference. How would you like to be able to take money from your house, spend it any way you want, don't pay no taxes on it, and don't pay no mortgage every month? Yes, I know what I just said, and you heard it right. Thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't pay no mortgage on it. You don't pay no taxes on it. And you get to spend it the way you want to spend it. You can do it legally too. And that is what we call reverse mortgage. Yes, reverse mortgage. You probably have heard of it on TV, in commercials and things like that, or your friends have talked about it. That is the nugget. And by the way, these are for seniors. In Canada, 55 years or older. In the US, you have to be 65 or older. But in Canada, you have to be 55 years or older to qualify for it. Reverse mortgage is the ability to allow you to take money from your home, equity, while you are still living at home alive, spending the money, and you have the option to pay the money back little by little every month, or don't pay back until after your death, or you sell the house, or you decide to move the house to somebody else's name. So those are the three ways you can, pay the money back. So the money they give you that you're spending, you don't pay mortgage on it, but eventually you pay that back the money after you sell the house or after your death, when you pay back that money, then with interest, by the way. So the interest you are not paying, you pay it like at the back end, not upfront. Whereby most mortgage, if you borrow a mortgage, for example, unlike a reverse mortgage, if you borrow a regular mortgage, you pay interest and monthly payment every month. But reverse mortgage, no. You don't need to make any payments if you don't want to. You can just stay in the house. So this is actually very, very good for people that's 55 or older, and they are not really having a steady income anymore, and their CPP or their retirement fund is not enough for them to live off on. They can actually take money out of their equity to do that. They can even take that money and buy an investment property. They can take that money and invest it in stock. They can take that money and give it to their children to buy home and things like that. So whatever you want to do with that money is up to you. The only thing is that if you sell the house, it can be in 10 years, 20 years, or never sell it, and by the time you passed away, then they will get their money back at that time. So that is what it is. So 55 years or older. Now, like I said, the interest is back-ended, so you don't have to make any payment right now. So now the loan to value LTV. That means if you have the equity in your house, basically you have to be around 45, to 50% of the value of your house. So let's say, for example, now your house is worth $1 million. So out of that $1 million, you can take, and there's no mortgage on the house, for example, you can take $550,000 out of that house. $550,000 out of that house, and you don't have to make no monthly payment on it. You don't have to make no payment while you're still alive. That is amazing. That helps a lot of seniors out there that are no longer having a job or hustling around here and there. Or if they want to help their children, their grandkids, these are money they can use towards that. So reverse mortgage is the loan to value, and it's some companies even allow you to take up to $600,000 out of that house. So the lump sum can be, if you want to pay every month too, you have that option. If you want to treat it like a mortgage, you want to pay every 3 months, every year, throw some money on it, that is up to you. But just know that you don't have to make that payment. That is the good thing. And now, the next thing is that you have to remember, though, even though you don't pay that property, you don't pay the mortgage, all right, or interest on it, but you do have to pay your property tax on the home. You still have to pay your insurance on the home. So you still have to maintain your house like your own house. You are living there, you don't have to move. So those are great benefits, and it's truly, really good for a lot of seniors that don't want to go to nursing home. And most seniors that would love to stay in their home and die in their home are forced to go to a nursing home because they cannot pay the mortgage, because they are not making money anymore. So they're forced to sell their house and move into a nursing home. In this case, that is great. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You can stay in your home as a senior.